Hello. So we're doing Math 1, Part 2, Metric Prefixes. Prefixes is just the letters or words in the front, and this is a prefix. It goes before. You're going to see the larger units. You've got mega and kilo. And right here I've got 10 to the 6. That just means there are 6 zeros before the 1. Or 10 to the 3rd. There are 3 zeros before the 1. Mega is 1,000,000. Kilo is 1,000. Here's the hint with the mega. Make sure it's a capital because milli is the lowercase, which you see right there. These are the smaller ones. When it says 10 to the -2, that just means there are 2 zeros in front of the decimal, but there's a the 1, there's a decimal in between. Okay, that you can hopefully get on your calculator so you don't have too much issues. Make sure you have a scientific calculator. It helps a lot. You got centi, milli, micro, nano, and pico, and you have all these numbers. And here's the thing, you don't have to memorize them because they're on table C. So page 1, table C right here, and it goes through the factors. If it's positive, the zero's behind it. If it's negative, the zero's in front. You've got kilos and decis. Kilo, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico. All the symbols are right there. Next thing we're going to look at is conversion. So I can give you a number and I could have you convert it from, say, a regular gram to one of these. So I'm going to show you how, step by step, how I figure this out. We're going to go over it a couple times. So if you don't get it the first time, don't fret too much. We will go over it. So first things first, when you're given a conversion, first thing you should do is make just the box. Why? That makes no sense. Trust me, it helps you out, especially if you're not that great with math. This does help. And so next thing you're going to do is you're going to input the information. So I'm going to put in my information right there. This is what I have. Say I'm going to start with grams, 78 grams. I have 78 grams of something. And I need to go to a kilogram. So to go to a kilogram, I'm going to put that right there. So now that I have this, I know I'm also going to put my given unit on the bottom, right there. All right, step 3. Determine the biggest and place a 1 next to it. So out of this, the biggest unit on this, on this side, gram or kilogram, a kilogram is the biggest. So I'm going to put a 1 in front of the kilogram right there, right? Determine the amount of the smallest. So to get 1 kilogram, I need 1,000 grams, or 10 to the 3rd. And that's by using table C again. You see kilo right here. It's 10 to the 3rd from the base. So I'm left with this, right? And then you're going to multiply across and then divide. So I'm going to do 78 times 1. So I'm going to have 1 times 78 because there's 1 kilogram here. And remember, anytime you have a whole number, there's that invisible 1 underneath it. So it's going to be 78 times 1 and 1 times 1,000. So this is going to give me 78 over 1,000. And I'm left with kilograms. You say, Miss Coe, why is there just kilograms? That's because when you have one letter that is the same up top as it is on the bottom, just like math, it gets canceled out. So I'm left with my kilograms. Now when I compute this, when I plug this in to my calculator, it's 78 divided by 1,000, and it's going to give me 0.078. And it's going to be in kilograms. Remember, I'm a big stickler about those units right there. Okay? So let's see. Let's complete the next thing. So 5 meters into millimeters. So this is the same process. Unfortunately, I didn't make it so that it did what I wanted it to, but. Okay, how did I get this? Same process. I'm going to use a different color. We're going from meters to millimeters. So first thing I did, I plugged in my numbers. I'm going from 5 meters. I'm going to go to millimeters. Which one's the big one? Well, in this case, meters is the big one. So I'm going to put 1 right there. And I know there's 1,000 millimeters into a meter because it's 10 to the negative third. So there's 3 behind. There would have been 3 in front of it. So it's 1,000. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Multiply across. When I go across, this is 5,000. Remember the meters cross out because they're like over 1. And that's how I get 5,000 millimeters. Next one gives you grams to kilograms. Just very similar to what we did just a little bit ago. You write, you get your cross, your cross out, grams, and you're going to kilograms. 25. And then I got grams down here, right like this. I know kilograms is more than grams, so I'm putting a 1 here. I know there's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. Multiply across, I get 25 kilograms over 1,000. Divide 0.025 kilograms. That's how it is done. You guys are going to be experts at this. So we're doing megaseconds to seconds. Well, that's a lot. So here we go. 15.2 megaseconds. Oh, I did the wrong side. This is just seconds. Megaseconds goes on the bottom, like that. And I know there's 1 million, 1 million seconds because mega is bigger. So 1 million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 million. So 15.2. So it's 15.2. 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Over 1. So it's end up like that. I can cross out the megas. I got the seconds. There's your answer. That's how you figure it out. All right, let's look at the next one. 1.5 grams to picograms. It's very similar to what we just did. Pico is 1 million. 5.25 centimeters goes to 0.0525 meters. Centimeters, if you look at the C, centi is a 2, so you'd be timesing it or dividing it by 100. And this divided by 100, jump 1, jump 2, gives you that. This one is a kilomole to mole. This is bigger, so I gotta times it by 1,000. So I'm moving that over 2 spots, and I get this much. This one's going from a milligram to a gram. So a smaller thing to a bigger thing. So your answer is always going to be smaller. So milli to a gram, there is a difference of 3 zeros. So I'm going to divide that by 1,000 or move it over some more. I'll show you the move overs in class. 109 picoseconds to nanoseconds. So you have pico down here, it's to the negative 12. Nano is -9. There's a difference of 3 zeros. So just move it over 3. And because pico is smaller than nano, it's going to go to the left. All right, so let's see if we can do some more. So if I got 10 to the 6th phones, our phone, it is going to be a 10 to the 6th microphone. 10 to the 6th is going to be a megaphone. Yes, mega's not on here, but you can make a note on there. 10 to the -2 mental, sentimental. 10 to the -2 pede, centipede. 10 to the 3rd pede is a millipede. 10 to the 12th low is piccolo or piccolo. And then last but not least, 2,000 mockingbirds is going to be 2 kilo mockingbirds. All right, so that is it for today. If you could answer the question, and I'll see you in class.